Stranger Than Fiction number 19, Tooter Boatman. There's still a lot of rumour and conjecture surrounding what really happened on that fateful night back in 1965. The only reliable source we seem to have is from the newspaper archives. The only witness to the accident was 17-year-old Judy Ann West Clark. She was accompanying both men. They had stopped the car to have a discussion. Both were standing in the middle of the road. Such was the impact, one victim was hurled 25 feet and the other 75. The car made no attempt to slow down or stop. The incident happened on Sunday the 31st of January at 9:30 p.m. on Farm Road, 1821, a mile from the rodeo arena. John Tom Putt, 24, and William Macon Boatman, 28, were both killed instantly. Officers had searched for the car since Sunday night after ornaments including the front grille were found at the scene. They were able to establish the make and year from the recovered parts. Tuesday the 2nd of February, highway patrolmen and sheriff's officers arrested Ernest Carlton Broom, aged 59, at a service station where he worked 5 miles east of Weatherford on US Highway 80. He was charged with 2 counts of failing to stop and render aid in relation to the death of 2 men from Mineral Wells. Tuesday night, Broom was still being held in the city jail in lieu of $2,000 bond. Services were held for both men at Baum Carlock Baumgardner Chapel in Mineral Wells. A 2 p.m. service will be held for William Macon Tooter Boatman, a musician in a western band. He had made several records. And Tom Putt, who had only just returned home from serving 4 years in the Navy. His service was at 4 p.m. Putt's death certificate states he was a musician in a travelling orchestra. Judy Clark was no stranger to tragedy. The previous April, her husband, John Arthur Buddy Clark, aged just 21, had died in a similar accident while walking down Highway 22 in Brownfield, Terry County, Texas. He was struck by 2 vehicles and died at the scene. Her mother, Inez Fern West, also lost her life in an automobile accident, aged just 28. And just 2 years later, in 1953, her father took his own life with a pistol shot to the head. He'd been laid off work with injury. Judy, then aged 6, and her 2 sisters had found him. Judy herself passed away at the age of just 45. 1957, Ernest Carlton Broom had also suffered the loss of his 24-year-old son in a 1-car accident in Palo Pinto. The 15th of November 1965, Broom received a 5-year suspended sentence for the death of the 2 men. The town gossip was that the 2 men were fighting over Judy when they were struck. Well, I guess we'll never know that. But interesting to note, Tooter's grave marker has the wrong death date. It reads the 30th.